Every day, between meals, your kidneys are quietly handling the leftovers your body doesn't need. Sodium, potassium, phosphorus, urea, metabolic acids, they manage all of it without you ever thinking about it. And here's something most people don't realize. The hours between meals when snacks show up are actually a chance to either help that filtering work or quietly work against it. What you reach for in that window matters more than most nutrition conversations ever tell you, and that's exactly what I want to walk you through today. Most kidney advice focuses on what to remove: less salt, less potassium, less phosphorus. And yes, all of that genuinely matters, but there's an equally important and rarely discussed piece: what you can actively add as a snack to support kidney function between meals, without adding the mineral burden that makes the wrong snack choices risky in kidney disease. Today, I'm walking you through 4 snacks, all verified as kidney-friendly by the major U.S. kidney guidance organizations, that deliver real antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and kidney-supportive benefits without the potassium or phosphorus challenge that comes with typical snack food. Before we dive in, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss videos like this. Where are you watching from right now? Tell me in the comments. I read every single one. Stay with me through snack number 4 because it comes with a catch almost no other video mentions, and it's information you genuinely need before you eat it regularly. How your kidneys actually process what you snack on. Your kidneys are 2 fist-sized organs sitting below your rib cage on either side of your spine. Together, they filter roughly 50 gallons of blood every single day, removing waste, excess minerals, and metabolic byproducts, then returning clean, balanced blood to your circulation. They regulate blood pressure, manage fluid balance, control red blood cell production, and keep your electrolyte chemistry in a narrow window your body can actually function in. Now, here's the fundamental tension in kidney-healthy snacking. Your kidneys need antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds from food to reduce the chronic inflammation that drives disease progression. But many of the richest sources of those compounds, bananas, dried apricots, avocados, potatoes, are also potassium heavy, a snack that delivers real antioxidant benefit but overwhelms a weakened kidney's ability to filter potassium is not actually a good snack for kidney health. The 4 snacks I'm covering today represent the solution to that tension. They deliver real kidney supportive nutrition, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory compounds, fiber, and high-quality protein without the potassium or phosphorus burden that makes other snack choices risky in kidney disease. Let's get into all 4. Snack number 1, red bell peppers. The first snack on this list might surprise you because it's something most people treat as a cooking ingredient rather than a snack in its own right. And the reason this matters for kidney health is genuinely strong. Red bell peppers are specifically listed in the major kidney dietary guidance databases as a low-potassium vegetable, with 1 medium pepper delivering roughly 200 to 220 milligrams of potassium, well within the safe range for most kidney diets. They are also very low in phosphorus and contain virtually no sodium in their natural state. What makes them extraordinary for kidney support is the vitamin C density. A single medium red bell pepper contains more vitamin C than a whole orange, somewhere in the range of 150 to 190 milligrams. For kidney patients, that figure is significant because oxidative stress is one of the primary drivers of chronic kidney disease progression, and vitamin C is one of the body's primary water-soluble antioxidants. Beyond vitamin C, red bell peppers deliver carotenoids, especially beta-carotene and luteolin, plant pigments that have documented anti-inflammatory activity in kidney tissue. Luteolin specifically has been studied for its ability to reduce inflammatory signaling in kidney cells exposed to high glucose environments, the kind of cellular stress that drives diabetic kidney disease progression. Now here's the practical part. Most people eat red bell peppers cooked, but eating them raw preserves substantially more vitamin C and carotenoid content. Cutting a red bell pepper into strips and keeping them in a sealed container in the refrigerator gives you ready-to-grab snack strips for 3 to 4 days. What to do? 1 medium red bell pepper, cut into strips, raw, as an afternoon or between-meal snack. If you want to pair it, use a small amount of olive oil for dipping rather than a high-sodium dip. Olive oil itself has documented anti-inflammatory compounds that stack well with the red pepper's carotenoid content. Snack number 2, cauliflower. The second snack is one of the most underrated vegetables for kidney health, and it comes with a flexibility almost no other food on this list offers. Cauliflower is classified in the major kidney dietary databases as a low-potassium vegetable, with 1 cup of fresh florets delivering roughly 320 milligrams of potassium, which sits on the lower end of the vegetable spectrum. It is also low in phosphorus, contains only modest natural sodium, and provides substantial fiber. The specific compounds that make cauliflower valuable for kidney health are the glucosinolates, sulfur-containing plant chemicals that convert during digestion into active anti-inflammatory compounds. The most studied of these is sulforaphane, which has documented activity in reducing oxidative stress at the cellular level, the same oxidative stress that slowly damages kidney filtering structures over time. There's also a meaningful choline contribution. Cauliflower is one of the richer plant sources of choline, a nutrient that supports cell membrane integrity in the glomeruli, the actual filtering units inside your kidneys where the real filtration work happens. Maintaining the integrity of those membranes matters more than most people realize for long-term kidney function. The practical flexibility is real. You can eat cauliflower raw, roasted, steamed, riced, or mashed. You can use it as a base for a snack bowl. You can roast florets with olive oil and a small amount of garlic for a crispy snack that delivers the anti-inflammatory compounds in highly absorbable form. What to do? 1 cup of cauliflower florets, raw or roasted, as a snack between meals. If you're roasting, keep the temperature at or below 400 degrees Fahrenheit to preserve glucosinolate content. Higher temperatures degrade the precursors that convert into sulforaphane during digestion, and you lose a meaningful portion of the anti-inflammatory benefit. Snack number 3, egg whites. The third snack is the highest quality protein you can put into a kidney diet without adding a meaningful phosphorus burden. And most kidney patients don't realize how dramatically different an egg white is from an egg yolk in mineral content. Per the established kidney dietary guidance, egg whites are specifically recommended as a high-quality protein source for people managing chronic kidney disease. The reason is the phosphorus profile. 1 large egg yolk contains roughly 80 to 90 milligrams of phosphorus, while 1 egg white contains only about 5 milligrams. For people watching phosphorus carefully, that difference is enormous. Having or quartering your phosphorus intake from a single food every single day adds up significantly over months. The protein in egg whites is also among the most efficiently absorbed of any dietary source. Egg protein as a whole has a biological value score of 94 out of 100, meaning nearly all of it gets used by the body for tissue maintenance and repair. The whites carry that efficiency without the mineral baggage. For adults over 60, this protein efficiency matters in another direction. As kidney function gradually declines with age, the body's ability to maintain muscle mass becomes progressively more important for stability, mobility, and resilience. Combining that efficient protein with the lower phosphorus burden creates a food that supports muscle without burdening kidneys. Now, one practical note. If you enjoy egg whites but want more flavor without adding sodium, try a small amount of fresh herbs, black pepper, or a tiny drizzle of olive oil. Avoid commercial seasoning blends labeled as seasoning salt or garlic salt, since those contain hidden sodium and potassium additives that work directly against the kidney benefit you're building toward. What to do? 2 to 3 egg whites, cooked gently in a non-stick pan with a small amount of olive oil, eaten as an afternoon snack. If you batch cook egg whites in advance, they hold well in the refrigerator for 2 days and make an easy grab-and-go snack option. Snack number 4, the one with a catch. This is the one I told you to stay for, and the catch is real. Blackberries have one of the most impressive antioxidant profiles of any fruit in the supermarket, and they are explicitly listed in the major kidney dietary resources as a low-potassium fruit choice. With half a cup delivering roughly 120 milligrams of potassium, they are also low in phosphorus and naturally low in sodium. What makes blackberries special is the manganese density. A single cup of blackberries delivers about half of the daily recommended manganese intake. Manganese is a cofactor for the antioxidant enzyme superoxide dismutase, one of the body's primary enzymatic defenders against oxidative stress in kidney tissue. The anthocyanin content is significant too, with documented anti-inflammatory activity in the small vascular structures that feed the kidneys. Blackberries are routinely highlighted as having one of the highest anthocyanin concentrations per gram of any commonly eaten fruit. Now, here's the catch. Blackberries contain oxalates, naturally occurring compounds found in many plant foods. Oxalates can contribute to the formation of calcium oxalate kidney stones in people who are prone to stone formation. This doesn't mean blackberries are dangerous for the general kidney population. For most adults managing overall kidney health without a stone history, the manganese and anthocyanin benefits substantially outweigh the modest oxalate contribution. But if you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, you need to know this before making blackberries a daily habit. The practical guidance is straightforward. If you have a known history of kidney stones, especially calcium oxalate stones, mention blackberries to your kidney dietitian or urologist before adding them as a regular snack. They'll help you decide on the right portion size or frequency for your specific situation. For everyone else managing kidney health without a stone history, blackberries remain one of the most antioxidant-dense fruit choices available. The catch isn't a reason to avoid them, it's a reason to know your own history before adding them to your routine. What to do? Half a cup of fresh or frozen blackberries as an afternoon snack. If budget matters, frozen blackberries deliver nearly identical antioxidant content at a fraction of the price. Rinse gently under cold water and eat them slowly for maximum satisfaction. The kidney snack plate. Now that you know all 4 snacks, let me give you a simple combination you can build today. Take a small plate or container and add half a red bell pepper cut into strips, 2 to 3 cooked egg whites, and half a cup of blackberries. That single plate delivers vitamin C and carotenoids for oxidative stress reduction, complete protein without the phosphorus burden of whole eggs, manganese and anthocyanins for kidney tissue antioxidant support, and fiber for gut microbiome modulation that further reduces systemic inflammation. No supplements, no prescriptions, no complicated preparation. Just 4 kidney-verified snacks on a plate, eaten between meals when your kidneys most benefit from steady, low-burden nutrition. If you want to swap one of them out for variety, half a cup of cauliflower florets fits naturally in place of either the bell pepper strips or the egg whites. When to call your doctor. Every snack on this list is classified as kidney-friendly in general terms, but general terms are not individual terms. If you are at an advanced stage of chronic kidney disease, stage 4 or 5, your potassium and phosphorus limits may be strict enough that even snacks considered low need to be counted carefully within a specific daily budget. Your kidney dietitian is the right person to tell you exactly how much of any of these 4 foods fits your individual dietary prescription. The major guidance notes that in the early stages of kidney disease, there is usually no need to limit specific foods unless blood levels are abnormal. But in later stages or on dialysis, your care team may recommend stricter serving limits. If you have not had a kidney function test recently and you are over 60, that's worth requesting at your next appointment. A basic metabolic panel includes creatinine, EGFR, and electrolytes, including potassium. These are the numbers that together give a clear starting picture of where your kidneys stand. You can't make informed dietary choices for your kidneys without knowing those numbers. Let me tell you about a patient I'll call Robert, 68 years old, managing stage 3 chronic kidney disease with a secondary concern of recurring afternoon hunger and blood sugar fluctuation. When we reviewed his snacking habits together, he had fallen into a routine of reaching for crackers and cheese mid-afternoon, both of which were quietly adding sodium and phosphorus to his daily totals. We rebuilt his snack choices together using the 4 kidney-supported foods from this video. Red bell pepper strips in the afternoon for vitamin C and carotenoids. 2 egg whites mid-morning for clean protein without phosphorus load. Half a cup of blackberries on days he wanted something sweet. A cup of cauliflower florets on days he wanted something crunchy and savory. Within 4 weeks, his afternoon energy had stabilized noticeably. His blood pressure, which had been creeping upward despite medication, dropped by a small but clinically meaningful amount. And at his next quarterly kidney function check, his markers had held steady, the realistic near-term goal at stage 3 without disease progression. He told me at his next visit that the biggest surprise was how satisfying the routine had become. It felt like something he was adding to his health rather than another thing to restrict. And that shift in mindset made the new habits stick far longer than purely restrictive dietary changes he'd tried before. Everything in this video is educational information based on published research and established kidney health guidance, not personalized medical advice. No dietary change should replace your kidney dietitian's individualized recommendations. If you have advanced chronic kidney disease, are on dialysis, take blood thinners, or have been given specific dietary restrictions by your healthcare provider, always confirm any new food addition with your care team before making it a regular habit. Your action plan. What to do this week. 1. Red bell peppers. 1 medium pepper, raw, cut into strips, as an afternoon snack. Pair with a small amount of olive oil if you want flavor without sodium. 2. Cauliflower. 1 cup of florets, raw or roasted at or below 400 degrees Fahrenheit, as a between-meal snack. Preserve glucosinolate content by avoiding high-heat cooking. 3. Egg whites. 2 to 3 whites, gently cooked in olive oil, as a high-quality protein snack without phosphorus burden from whole eggs. 4. Blackberries. Half a cup, fresh or frozen, as an antioxidant-dense snack. If you have a history of calcium oxalate kidney stones, mention blackberries to your care provider before making them a daily habit. Build a simple snack plate using combos 1, 3, and 4 this week. Introduce cauliflower gradually over the following week so you can notice how your body responds. What's next? If you're going to build the kidney snack plate this week, tell me in the comments which 2 snacks you're starting with. I read every single one. If this kind of real, well-sourced information is what you want more of, subscribe. New videos every week covering what the research actually says about kidney health and healthy aging after 60. I'm James Miller, and my next video covers the 5 common evening drinks that are quietly stressing your kidneys after 60, including one most people consider